There's never been more choice when it comes to the ever-expanding world of true wireless earbuds, whether you want immersive noise cancellation for a noisy flight or something secure and durable for working out. But the sheer amount of options out there can be overwhelming, which is why we're constantly testing the latest earbuds from top-end Apple and Sony sets to a plethora of budget contenders to help you make the right choice. After months of extensive listening at home, in the gym, and up in the skies, here are the 5 models that stand out the most to us. Sony are a masterpiece that package intelligibly powerful ANC superior sound and tons of features into one of the most attractive true wireless designs ever created. Sony improve on everything that made the XM4 one of our top earbud picks, offering a combination of best-in-class noise cancellation, great sound quality, long battery life, and plentiful features, including tight system integration with Android devices and solid iOS support that its premium rivals can't quite match. Few sets of earbuds are as feature-loaded as the XM5, which tout a bunch of fancy technologies to make bad recordings sound good and high-resolution tracks play at their best. It's all tied together by the excellent Headphones Connect app, which works equally well on iOS and Android and offers multiple levels of equalizer and ANC customization so you can hear exactly what you want and block out what you don't. We found Sony's buds to sound great for all genres of music out of the box, but we also appreciate the sheer amount of personalization on offer here. The XM5's noise cancellation is likewise some of the best we've tested, handily silencing common annoyances like loud construction, noisy trains, and chatty shoppers at a supermarket. We consider it right on par with that of the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds 2, our current noise-canceling pick, which is to say it's excellent when we needed to keep tabs on our surroundings during walks. The Buds ambient sound mode was just as reliable as its suppressive ANC. We've long been critical of how big and bulky Sony's flagship earbuds are, something that was finally rectified with the slick-looking XM4 model. The XM5, which come in white and black, simply improve on that foundation, making both the earbuds and the case even thinner, lighter, and more comfortable. Uphold Sony's reputation for reliable battery life, promising up to 10 hours of endurance from the buds alone, and up to 36 with the charging case. Those claims held up well in our testing and beat out top rivals like the AirPods Pro 2 by a notable margin. We do have some minor gripes with the XM5. Sony cut the convenient tap-to-pair NFC feature that we loved on older models, and its 360 reality audio isn't as intuitive as the immersive spatial audio you get on Apple's Buds. Sony also bumped the price of the XM5 up to $300. That brings them in line with the Bose QuietComfort 2, but also makes them much more expensive than the AirPods Pro 2 that you can almost always find for $200 these days. But if you're not deep in the Apple world and you're willing to splurge on the best sound, features, and battery life in a pair of earbuds, Sony is worth the premium. If my time with the AirPods Pro 2 has taught me anything, it's that looks can be deceiving. While the latest version of Apple's now iconic premium earbuds look virtually unchanged from a distance, they pack a range of subtle tweaks to controls, sound quality, and overall usability that add up to a significant upgrade. And then there's the incredible active noise cancellation, NC, which is shockingly better than what was once an industry standard that said, "I'm not sure that current AirPods Pro owners need to rush out and spend another $249 for these extra perks." And in the years since the first AirPods Pro first took the world by storm, plenty of great alternatives have popped up with more exciting designs, interesting features, and lower prices. But despite all of that, the AirPods Pro 2 are among the best wireless earbuds I've ever tested, and the ones I see myself using for the foreseeable future. The AirPods Pro 2's biggest selling point is the promise of ANC that's twice as good as the previous model. It's a bold claim, but one that these buds absolutely live up to. I walk through a lot of noise living in New York City, including clackety construction, whirring car engines, and constant chatter, and the new AirPods Pro reduced it all to a blissful, barely audible hum. While I could still clearly hear the racket of my overworked air conditioner on my previous AirPods Pro with ANC on, the AirPods Pro 2 knocked that same annoying noise to a soft, unobtrusive rumble. And when I accidentally took the old model out for a walk with me, I immediately noticed the increased amount of street noise that was getting through the AirPods. Pro 2's upgraded noise cancellation really is that good, and has made running my daily errands that much more pleasant. The new AirPods Pro feel virtually the same as before when it comes to overall comfort, which is to say that they were a delight to wear for hours at a time. They're not quite as snug as the wingtipped Beats Fit Pro, which are still more ideal for working out, but they also feel lighter and less obtrusive. The big change this time is the addition of an extra small silicone ear tip, which joins the existing small, medium, and large options that come included. I found the default medium tips to feel perfect out of the box. But if you've always found the AirPods Pro to be too big for you, this might be the time to jump on. The AirPods Pro 2's biggest selling point is the promise of ANC that's twice as good as the previous model. It's a bold claim, but one that these buds absolutely live up to. I walked through a lot of noise living in New York City, including clackety construction, whirring car engines, and constant chatter, and the new AirPods Pro reduced it all to a blissful, barely audible hum. While I could still clearly hear the racket of my overworked air conditioner on my previous AirPods Pro with ANC on, the AirPods Pro 2 knocked that same annoying noise to a soft, unobtrusive rumble. And when I accidentally took the old model out for a walk with me, I immediately noticed the increased amount of street noise that was getting through the AirPods. Pro 2's upgraded noise cancellation really is that good, and has made running my daily errands that much more pleasant. The new AirPods Pro feel virtually the same as before when it comes to overall comfort, which is to say that they were a delight to wear for hours at a time. They're not quite as snug as the wingtipped Beats Fit Pro, which are still more ideal for working out, but they also feel lighter and less obtrusive. The big change this time is the addition of an extra small silicone ear tip, which joins the existing small, medium, and large options that come included. I found the default medium tips to feel perfect out of the box. But if you've always found the AirPods Pro to be too big for you, this might be the time to jump on. One of my favorite additions to the new AirPods Pro are touch controls, which let you slide your finger up or down the stems to quickly raise or lower the volume in small increments. It's a small upgrade that's made a huge difference in my day-to-day use, as I almost never have to take out my phone anymore when I need to adjust my audio playback. On-ear volume controls are far from a novel concept, but the AirPods Pro 2's take on them is the most intuitive I've used yet. Jabra's earbuds offer decent volume controls, though you'll have to long press one of their physical buttons to make adjustments, potentially making things too soft or loud in the process. The Beats Fit Pro's buttons can be configured to control volume, but you'll have to give up noise control in the process. By contrast, the AirPods Pro's new volume controls feel like a natural extension of the existing pinch controls, which were reliable as ever for pausing, skipping tracks, and answering calls. While I usually prefer earbuds with physical buttons, like my trusty Beats Fit Pro, the AirPods Pro 2's combination of intuitive playback and volume control is going to make it hard to go back to anything different. I've been using the new AirPods Pro for a week now, and for long hours at a time using a mix of ANC and transparency, and I've only had to charge the case twice so far. Apple's latest premium earbuds have provided fantastic overall endurance, considering I wear them pretty much all day and they hold up well against the competition. My personal experience with the second-gen AirPods Pro lines up well with their rated battery life, which promises 6 hours of continuous playback and a total of 30 hours in the case with ANC, on other than a few nice upgrades to the case and some slightly different ventilation on the buds themselves. The new AirPods Pro are nearly identical to their predecessors on the design front. In fact, there were multiple occasions where I accidentally popped the old ones into my ears before heading out for a walk. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. The AirPods Pro still look and feel fantastic, and there's a reason you can't leave the house without seeing a few pairs. But it may be a bummer for those hoping for something fresh. The LinkBuds S have an ambient sound mode for amplifying nearby noise, some strong active noise cancellation for blocking it out, and the unique ability to seamlessly switch between the two based on your surroundings. This makes the LinkBuds S a great companion for outdoor walks or workouts long WFH sessions and noisy subway rides alike, but with some occasional fit and connectivity issues, not to mention very strong competition at this price. They're not quite the best true wireless earbuds for everybody. The $199 Sony LinkBuds S offer excellent sound, strong noise cancellation, and some of the smartest features we've seen on a pair of earbuds. They're a good buy for iOS and Android users alike, though some users will be better off with the AirPods Pro or Galaxy Buds Pro. The LinkBuds S Slick style is backed up by some pretty great sound, enough so that I was happy to make them my main music headphones for close to a week. The crunchy guitars and layered vocals of my favorite pop-punk tracks sounded full and bright, and I was especially impressed by how clearly the bass came through. The AirPods Pro sounded a bit crisper overall when comparing the two side by side, but the LinkBuds S offered more powerful, head-bobbing low end. And unlike Apple's Buds, Sony's Headphones Connect app lets you customize the LinkBuds S sound to your liking, using a variety of equalizer settings that include options like bright, mellow treble boost and bass boost. Though I appreciated the Sony Buds sound out of the box, the bright setting was a welcome option for highlighting vocals and guitars. I was thrilled to see that the LinkBuds S come with adaptive sound control functionality, one of my favorite features on the Sony WF-1000XM5 headphones I recently reviewed. With this option enabled, Sony's earbuds can automatically switch between active noise cancellation, ANC, and ambient noise based on your activity and location, and in my experience, it actually works. For example, the LinkBuds S were smart enough to automatically enable ambient sound when I went for a walk before quickly reverting to ANC once I was sitting down at home. And like on Sony's over-ear headphones, there's a handy speak-to-chat function that will automatically pause your music once you start speaking to someone. You can also take advantage of the Autoplay app, available now on Android, coming in June to iOS, which you can program to automatically play specific playlists for when you're walking or sitting. These cutting-edge smart capabilities let you easily go about your day without having to constantly fumble with on-ear or in-app controls, and give Sony's earbuds a big advantage over the competition. AirPods Pro have no automatic noise control functionality, and while the Galaxy Buds Pro can activate ambient noise and lower your music when they sense you're talking, they won't pause it for you. Now, whether you're adjusting things manually or letting adaptive sound control do its thing, the LinkBuds noise modes are about as good as what you'll get from Apple and Samsung. The earbuds ANC is some of the most suppressive I've heard at this price, doing a good job dampening the sounds of car alarms and neighborhood chatter on my busy Queen Street. Likewise, ambient sound was reliable, allowing me to hear vehicles when out for a walk or nearby shoppers while at the grocery store. The LinkBuds S ANC and ambient sound modes were comparable to what the AirPods Pro and Galaxy Buds Pro offer, but did a better job in certain scenarios, such as when I walked by a loud construction site or sat amidst lots of talking and traffic on my balcony. The LinkBuds S are rated for 6 hours of continuous battery life, and a total of 20 hours with the charging case. And my testing largely matches that, if not slightly exceeding it. I was able to use Sony's Buds for about 4 straight days without having to charge the case, and out of the 29 total hours I've used them, I only plugged in the case twice. In addition to their long battery life, Sony's newest Buds got me through plenty of phone calls without any complaints, and the voice recordings I captured on them sounded impressively clear. While the LinkBuds S are lightweight and mostly comfortable, Sony calls them the lightest ANC earbuds out there, and they sure feel like it. I sometimes had a hard time getting them to fit securely in my ear. You have to twist them slightly into your ear canal to make a secure seal, and even then, there were plenty of occasions where I found myself needing to adjust them during a walk and sometimes accidentally triggering the touch controls while doing so. That said, I still found them to be more comfortable and secure than the standard LinkBuds, which have an open design that don't nestle in your ear quite as much. Bose QuietComfort Ultra earbuds stun with class-leading ANC and striking 3D sound. Bose just did something it's never done well. 2 things. The company launched new wireless earbuds within a year of their last release and debuted its spatial audio platform, which is also included on this flagship model. Welcome to the party, Bose. The QC Ultra earbuds have the same superior active noise cancellation, ANC, as their predecessor. They take advantage of Bose's proprietary technologies ActiveSense and Custom Tune to automatically tweak ambient listening to your surroundings and analyze the listener's ears adeptly for optimal noise neutralization. Respectively, popular modes like Aware and Quiet can be activated directly on the buds, along with any of the 10 sound profiles assigned in the Bose Music app. Each profile can be set to a preferred ANC level, 1 through 10, and spatial audio mode. These buds eliminate up to 95% of unwanted sounds. That's as powerful as some of the market's best noise-canceling headphones. I tested the buds in many environments, including airplanes, city parks, rooftop bars, and subways. The crying infant on my flight back home didn't disturb movie time, nor did the droning noises from the plane engine commuter chatter, rails squealing, and wind from the train tunnel were completely silent when standing on the subway platform. Blaring sounds like sirens and thunder caught my attention, but never broke my concentration. Bose's transparency mode is just as reliable for gaining greater awareness. I had fun eavesdropping on conversations in the streets. Night walks felt safe since I could hear oncoming traffic and runners clearly. Even basic chats in the hotel elevator sounded loud and crisp, which was awesome since it meant not having to remove the buds. You might be wondering which is stronger, quiet mode, or any of the sound profiles when set to the highest ANC level. Quiet performs better against all frequencies. The QC Ultra earbuds are the launching pad for Bose's newest 3D sound format. Immersive audio 2 modes are available. Still in Motion, both of which present music differently, still uses head tracking technology that directs sound to your head movement. While Motion puts sound in front of your face to hear it fully when on the go, Bose's highly accurate motion detection makes still a go-to for all music consumption. Immersive audio intensified the melancholy vibes on Emmylou Harris' Wrecking Ball. The subtle kicks and snares were tight and emanated clean reverberation that decayed smoothly. Tiny details like the tambourine jingle sounded serene, and Neil Young's accompanying vocals on the chorus were bright and blended beautifully with Harris' rich, smoky delivery. Upbeat records like Bruno Mars' 24K Magic maintained their vibrant bop, which was masterfully highlighted by hyper-funky synths and impactful 808s. Only one change was applied to Bose's handsome design: the metallic sheen on the touch panels. Besides that, the QC Ultra earbuds have the same small stem silhouette and sturdy construction. As the previous model, the outer shell is covered in solid plastic with glossy and matte finishes. IPX4 certification provides sweat and water resistance. Housing the buds is the pebble-shaped charging case that isn't any different than the QCE2 case. It's still an attractive package. Extra features were added to this release. The aforementioned aptX, adaptive and immersive audio, are at the top of the list, followed by Google Fast Pair for quickly pairing to your Android phone. All other perks are the same as the QCE2, such as EQ, earbud seal test, shortcut for assigning the action command, a special function ANC, immersive audio or digital assistant, and several toggles to automatically enable different controls. The original QuietComfort earbuds are arguably the best wireless earbuds for voice and video calls. Most of us expected the QCE2 to follow suit. They didn't. Sadly, the QC Ultra earbuds continue that trend by bringing call quality down another peg. Battery life is rated at 6 hours with ANC on, which is no different than the QCE2 immersive audio drops listening time to 4 hours. Bose still doesn't let you turn off ANC completely. The AirPods I've always wanted. The latest Beats earbuds are aimed at folks who want a more compact version of the Powerbeats Pro for their daily workouts, while also borrowing key AirPods Pro features like active noise cancellation, ANC, and spatial audio. But even as someone who isn't a fitness freak, the Beats Fit Pro are largely the AirPods I've been waiting for. Apple to make the Beats Fit Pro blend all of the AirPods Pro's best features with a stylish, secure, and workout-friendly design. Who it's for, the $199 Beats Fit Pro are for someone who wants a pair of high-quality, workout-friendly earbuds that aren't as bulky as the Powerbeats Pro. They also make a great and more affordable AirPods Pro alternative, offering many of the Pro's key features within a more gym-friendly and colorful design. What you need to know: the Beats Fit. Pro combine the best of the latest Beats and Apple earbuds, packing features like ANC and a transparency mode for amplifying your surroundings within a unique wingtip design. Built to stay in your ear during intense workouts, how it compares. Beats' latest earbuds are pretty comparable to the $249 AirPods Pro when it comes to features and sound quality. They also have a much cheaper retail price at the expense of wireless charging, though the AirPods Pro are frequently discounted. The Fit Pro are more compact, versatile, and affordable than the $249 Power Beats Pro, which are still worth taking a look at for folks who want the added security of an earhook design. The Beats Fit Pro have three major features I've been wishing the AirPods would adopt: physical controls, USB-C charging, and most importantly, some really cool color options. They also just feel fantastic. These stylish buds look similar to the Beats Studio Buds released earlier this year, but with an added wingtip designed to provide some extra support while you're vigorously working out. I've never been a fan of the massive ear hooks on the larger Power Beats Pro, and I'm really pleased with just how compact the Fit Pro are by comparison. It feels redundant to call a premium pair of wireless earbuds comfortable at this point because most of them are great, but the Fit Pro really are a joy to wear. I don't typically use wingtip earbuds, but I almost never felt the extra padding, thanks to a soft, lightweight, and flexible rubber design. As with the AirPods Pro, you get 3 sets of ear tips and can do a quick fit test on your phone to find the right ones for you. Once I settled on the larger set, the Beats Fit Pro felt snug and secure throughout days of working, walking, and commuting without ever feeling tight. These IPX4 rated buds endured a few strolls in the rain without issues, and several of my more fitness-minded colleagues reported that they stayed firm and comfortable during workouts. I've been waiting for AirPods that come in actual colors you don't count, AirPods Max, but now that I have a pair of Beats Fit Pro in gorgeous stone purple, which is really pink, I might not have to anymore. The Fit Pro certainly aren't the most subtle buds I've worn, but they're still sleek enough that I feel good about wearing them on the train. Plus, there aren't any pesky stems that hang out of your ear like on the AirPods. I've never had much of an issue with tapping or pinching the earpods in AirPods Pro to control my music playback. But ever since using Jabra's earbuds, I much prefer the satisfying accuracy of a physical click. Fortunately, the Beats Fit Pro offered just that, with snappy control buttons on either bud that made it easy to pause and skip tracks or switch between various sound modes. The Beats Fit Pro are pretty similar to the AirPods Pro in the audio department, which is to say they sound great. These earbuds have been my main music headphones for nearly a week now, and thanks to their ability to pump out clean audio with crisp guitars and vocals and no shortage of bass, I don't plan on dropping them anytime soon. The Beats Fit Pro have the same ANC and transparency modes as the AirPods Pro, and they work similarly well here. The Buds' active noise cancellation did a good job suppressing sounds like the rattle of a subway and the whirring of nearby cars, and transparency mode effectively amplified those noises when I wanted to stay aware of my surroundings while walking my dog. Even if you take away the fancy sound modes, one of the main reasons I love the Beats Fit Pro is that they work just like any other pair of Apple earbuds. Thanks to the Apple H1 chip packed inside, the Fit Pro paired to my iPhone the second I opened them up and then would automatically pause my music anytime I took even a single bud out. You'll also get all of the other now standard AirPods features, including hands-free Siri control, the ability to have your notifications read aloud, and find my support for tracking down the buds in case you lose them. But unlike the AirPods, the Beats Fit Pro can still do a whole lot, even if you're using an Android phone. The new Beats Buds paired impressively fast to my Android device, and the Beats app for Android lets you do things like change listening modes, customize the controls, and perform the ear tip fit test to find the right fit. Certain perks such as spatial audio, Find My Tracking, and automatic switching between multiple devices are exclusive to iOS, but you won't be missing out on too much if you're not using an iPhone. On top of looking and sounding great, the Beats Fit Pro are some of the longest-lasting Apple earbuds I've tested. I went nearly 3 days without even having to charge the case during on and off use, and was able to use the buds for a continuous 7 hours straight, most of which was spent with ANC on before finally draining the battery. That's enough to get through a long flight and most of a workday, and largely matches up with Apple's claims of 6 hours with ANC. transparency on 7 hours with ANC off and up to 30 hours total with the case. It also slightly exceeds the 6 hours and 10 minutes we got from the AirPods 3 and beats out the 5-ish hours we usually get out of the AirPods Pro. I spent a good chunk of time using the Beats Fit Pro on long personal and work calls and never got any complaints about my audio quality. The recordings I captured on Beats Buds were pretty solid with just a hint of audible fuzziness. And one colleague noted that I sounded very clear while we caught up over the phone.